Hey, everybody, welcome to Mondays with Mike. It is Monday, February the 12th, and I'm Mike, and you're you. And I want to thank you so much for joining me here. I'll be honest with you right from the very beginning. I'm not feeling that great today. I've just been fighting off some kind of funk. I think it's, as they say, it's going around. Really do. Found out that my daughter, one of my girls, one of my teenagers left school today because she wasn't feeling well. So and I feel guilty because I might have given it to her. So anyway, yeah, I mean, hopefully she's okay. I feel okay. I mean, I wasn't going to call in sick to work today because um, we had some big storms yesterday, and my colleagues were here working all day. So, all right. So subject number one today, obviously, the Super Bowl and Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs winning again. They're now, I guess officially a dynasty, and Patrick Mahomes is going to be, in the discussion among the all-time greats, as he should be. He's terrific. He's amazing, and he's from Texas. Um, Tyler, Texas, I think, and he was just amazing. I was like in a small way, I wanted to root for Brock Purdy because he's such an underdog, but he'll have more chances, I think, coming up. The 49ers they had chances to score at the beginning of the game and just blew it. So um, anyway, so that's the Super Bowl. I did pick the Chiefs to win, and I didn't like put any money on it or anything, but we had a little nickel bet within the family, and so I think I won. So I won like 15 cents. We just got back from Mardi Gras, so I want to say happy Mardi Gras, everybody. It is actually today's Lundi Gras, Fat Monday, and tomorrow Mardi Gras, Fat Tuesday. A lot of people think Mardi Gras is over because the weekend is over because we at least here, typically we have 2 weekends of Mardi Gras in Galveston, but that's really uh not what it is. I mean, obviously Tuesday, Fat Tuesday is Mardi Gras, and that's tomorrow. So Mardi Gras doesn't end until then. And then you head into Ash Wednesday in the season of Lent. And it also is Valentine's Day coming up on Wednesday. So we have quite a busy week. So we just got back from Mardi Gras. We go to Lafayette Mardi Gras. Now, Lafayette Mardi Gras is different from what people think Mardi Gras is when they think New Orleans Mardi Gras. And even New Orleans Mardi Gras is very traditional. All of the sort of constant jokes that everybody makes about how crazy Mardi Gras is and about how people are getting naked for beads and all that stuff, that's not real. I mean, it is real, but that's not really Mardi Gras. That's drunken tourists who are acting foolish. Not really what people do, like the people who live there do not do that. Um, it's a big celebration, of course, leading up to the season of Lent. And so you have some drinks and you eat some really good food like you splurge on things like king cake and um, obviously gumbos and all that stuff. And then you give something up and you try to live clean and everything for Lent. What's really neat is so Lafayette Mardi Gras is real traditional, but if you've ever been to that part of Louisiana, what's known collectively as Acadiana, a lot of the little towns there have their own traditions for Mardi Gras. And one of them is, well, they have Church Point and Mamu, which are two of the more colorful, interesting ones. And this just occurred to me. I wasn't going to share this with you, but it just occurred to me that I should have shared it with you. Um, so let me do this because I like to share some fun stuff. So let me just go to a window here and type in, look, Church Point. Hold on. Church Point, Mardi Gras. So here's Church Point, Mardi Gras. Now, let me pull up some images here. So Church Point does this very elaborate, like crazy stuff. See, they dress up. See how they dress up? Like a clown outfit kind of thing. It's pretty wild. And Here we go. Okay, so this is from the Acadian Advocate. They do see celebrates. Okay, so this is as I understand it. So you dress up real crazy like this, you see, and you chase. They release chickens, and then everybody chases after the. Oh, this story is for digital subscribers. Seriously, Acadian Advocate, give me a break. Anyway, so you dress up like clowns like this, like all kind of crazy stuff. See, I mean, these crazy. And they ride on horseback and then they release chickens. And well, here's a picture right here. So they release the chickens and then you chase down the chicken. And the tradition is that you catch the chickens and then you make a gumbo out of it, out of the chickens that you catch. But it's like a big thing. So I've always wanted to go. I've never been um, to Church Point for Mardi Gras, but it's interesting. I mean, I'm sure if you ever want to see like real interesting culture, you go there, you dress up like this, and you chase after some chickens. And then they also have Mamu. Um, here's Mamu Mardi Gras. I think that's where they dress up and they ride on the back of horses. It's real similar to Church Point. Yeah, see, they do a lot of stuff on horseback, but I think they stand on the horse. Yeah, you see how the guy's standing on a horse? There we go. See how these guys are standing on the horses? This is this is real Cajun Mardi Gras. So, it's completely different even from a parade or from anything that you might associate with like going to New Orleans and stuff like that. This is like the real deal Mardi Gras. These folks up there. Now, this Church Point and Mamu, uh, to my recollection, are just up the road and to the west of Lafayette, which is like the hub of the Cajun culture. So, yeah, if you ever want to experience something interesting, you check out Mamu, check out Church Point. Those are some good times right there. I want to go one day. I haven't been. I've seen videos of it, I've seen pictures of it, but I've never been. So we got the Super Bowl, we got Mardi Gras. Oh, to be honest with you, though, I didn't do it much this Mardi Gras because I was sick. We got an Airbnb, and because with the five of us, it's hard to fit the family into a hotel room. So we got an Airbnb. As soon as we got there, I had this crazy, like, I thought it was allergies. Maybe y'all have had this recently with cedar pollen and stuff like that. I was just like, could not stop, like gushing, out of my eyes. And well, I don't want to go into too many details, but it was bad. So took some medicine, did not feel any better, ended up just getting a splitting headache. So bottom line is I didn't go to the parades. I didn't go. My wife and daughters, they in fact, our next door neighbors, they're, our good friends came with us, and I didn't do anything. I didn't go out to eat. I didn't do anything. I sat home and I watched Judy Justice on Freevee. That's what I did. Now on Fox 26, we show Judge Judy every day at 4, and we all love Judy, but she's got a new show, Judy Justice, and it's pretty good. She does not have Officer Byrd, by the way. There's a whole kerfuffle with that. All right. I felt really bad because we had some severe weather yesterday morning. Pretty nasty. Remember, we had Fox 26 had declared Saturday and Sunday to be Fox 26 storm alert days. Remember, those are the days that we try to give you a heads up that there could be either heavy rain or severe weather even before watches or warnings are issued. So it may be 2 days ahead of time, might be 3 days ahead of time that we say, hey, look, this is our storm alert day. Just sounds exactly like what it is. Be alert for storms, that kind of thing. And, check in with us frequently for updates. So we had the weekend of storm alert days, and this is a look at all of the storm reports that came into the National Weather Service from yesterday morning. And you'll see that we have green dots, we have some black triangles, we have some blue dots, and then one red. So what that means is the red was a tornado report, and that was in our area. The high wind reports are blue, hail reports are green, and then large hail is noted in black, which we didn't have any what's considered large hail here, but we did have some. Let's see. First thing is there was a tornado that was spotted near Richards. Richards is in Grimes County, and Grimes County is on your way to College Station. Um, this is country life out there. I mean, this is pretty rural. But here's, so here's big old Houston. And if you were to head up 290 or 249 past Tomball, and you go up like on your way to the Ren Fest, which is up here in Todd Mission, if you've ever been to the Ren Fest. Well, if you keep going, you will hit Navasota, Texas, which I think is the largest city in Grimes. And then up the road is Anderson, which is the county seat of Grimes County. And then over here, you have this little community called Richards. I've never been there. This is a picture of Richards, of the community center. Let's see, population 29,000. Oh, no, in the whole Grimes County. Yeah, not Richards. Very small community there. But they did have a report of a tornado. So a storm spotter, a trained storm spotter, reported a brief, thin tornado. This was along FM 1486 near the community of Richards, and that happened at 9:05 a.m. And then we had lots of other reports here from, let's see, a lot from Louisiana too. So we didn't have many hail reports. Wait, we did from Livingston. Okay, so here, Liberty County, 15 miles east-southeast of Shepherd, 1¼ inch hail. So that's like ping pong ball hail. Onalaska and Polk County, you guys had 1½ inch hail. So that's being described as ping pong sized hail. And wind reports, we did have some high winds, near New Waverly in Walker County. Social media reported damage along I-45 near New Waverly, limbs down, and a roof removed from a bard, which I'm going to assume is a barn, and sent into the media. And we did have some video of that on the air this morning. And so when it all hit, it hit after our morning news had just gone off the air. Now, you all, depending on where you are on your journey away from traditional TV and into the digital realm, I mean, you're watching me on digital right now. Hopefully you're watching on Fox Local, which is our streaming TV platform for your smart TV. We also, broadcast on fox26houston.com, on our news app, and all of that good stuff. But what it allows us to do is if we were to, let's say, run a cut-in is like a short, weather update on the traditional air and tell everybody like, hey, look, we have some really serious weather ongoing up here in Walker County or Grimes County or what have you. Turn to our digital platforms if you want continuing coverage. So that way we get the information out of the warning and where the storm is headed. But if you want to follow along with what's happening, then you could follow us on our digital platforms like Fox Local, which you can download at your app store, your Roku TV or Fire TV, any of that. You just go and search Fox Local. But yesterday it got bad enough. We had warning after warning after warning after warning. And so our newest meteorologist, Allison Gargaro, was here. And so I was texting with her back and forth, like, hey, everything under control, and of course she did a terrific job, which you would expect. But she was just on the air nonstop for like 90 minutes. And that's a hard thing to do. Imagine just talking for 90 straight minutes. It's hard to do. So bottom line, I say this to tell you a couple of things, which is that you should download the Fox Local app so you can keep up with streaming, whether sometimes we go back and forth on the air, off the air, but we stay continuously for the social media platform, not social media, but the digital platform. The other thing is I may have called in sick today because I really don't feel well. I may have called in sick today, but I wasn't about to do that after yesterday, after she was put through the ringer, and JD came in at 10 a.m. and was here until 10 p.m. last night. So I'm like, JD worked 12 hours. And I think he's working tonight for Ramisha, I think. And just, I'm like, you know what? I'll grind my way through it and just stay away from everybody and try not to spread my bug. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So that was my weekend, Mardi Gras, and the severe storms here. Now, I do want to leave you with this. That hold on, I'm trying to make sure that I don't miss my had a deadline that I'm working on here. Snowstorm. So let me show you this. This is going to be the big weather story tomorrow. Big weather story tomorrow, and that is the expected snowstorm. Now, the storms that just moved through our area are kind of gathering into this L, this area of low pressure right here. See that right there, this L? So right now, it's just about all rain, but I want to go ahead and switch this to the northeastern United States. So here we go. So this, what I'm showing you right now is the GFS computer model, a global forecast system. Excuse me. And so this is for 6 p.m. tonight. Here's midnight tonight, and here is 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. So it looks like for the morning commute, for places like Philadelphia and New York City, it is going to be nasty. Now, this is what you call a nor'easter storm. Now, most of the time, nor'easters will form off the coastline of Carolina and move upward. In this case, we are confident in calling it a nor'easter, mostly because of its location and the fact that nor'easters are named nor'easters because of this northeast wind that comes in. And so right now, the models are depicting, let's see, this red is like, because this is given in knots, I think. I believe it's knots. So the red here is like basically 40 to 50 knots, which is going to be like 50 to 60 miles an hour-ish. Right here along the coastline, I mean, that's going to be just howling, you know, tropical storm force winds, temperatures here. Let's see, about in the low 30s with snow coming down, snowfall accumulation. Here's total snowfall. Look at this. So you see this purple, pink purple band here, and there's some numbers along it. So you can see 12. You see this here, 12. So that's the GFS model indicating 12 inches of snow just north of New York City. That's tomorrow morning. We could check out other models too. Like here's some of the higher resolution models, what's called the NAM 3K, which is a much higher resolution model. And in fact, it's showing 15 inches of snow there to the north of New York City, 10 to 13 inches of snow in Connecticut. And look, there's 12, 13, 7 across Pennsylvania. So this is going to be a big deal. And this is the same system that caught us with the severe weather yesterday. So yeah, this is going to be the story of the day for tomorrow. And keep in mind also that New York City went through a huge snowfall drought. They hadn't seen snow in almost 2 years. Then they got a little bit. I think last month they got a little bit, but not that much. Now, the last thing I want to show you here regarding winter weather is, kind of like our outlook in the longer term, and we'll just kind of zip through the GFS here to see what it's showing across the country here for the next, because this goes out now for 16 days. So we're at the bottom of the screen here. And so here we have high pressure, high pressure, high pressure. Here comes some rain. This is rain for us on Friday. So here we go, Friday. Here comes more rain on Saturday with colder air. And then we get kind of chilly here on Sunday, and then bup, 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 bup. Now we get a south wind again. It'll get humid, super humid. And then maybe another pretty decent cold front coming in here late the end of the third week of February, 23rd, 24th of February. Boy, I hope it doesn't look as cold. I hope it doesn't get as cold as it's showing here, because this looks pretty darn cold. Okay, I don't like cold. Maybe some 30s again. But bottom line is this, guys, that we're not done with winter yet. We have a few more cold spells around here too. I don't think freezes are not real likely, but as we zip through here, you'll see that one snowstorm right now in the Northeast. There'll be another one behind it right there. Okay, you see in the Northeast, that's this February the 15th. And then we'll zip through. There's another one coming through on the 17th. And then another little one there coming up on the 19th. So they're going to be in for several rounds of snow there across the Northeast, and then maybe another heavy snowstorm mid to late part of the month across the Midwest. So yeah, definitely still have some winter ahead for us. Our chance for any significant freezes, though, is still pretty low. So I'm not really too worried about that, but still going to be a lot to talk about in the world of weather coming up here over the next couple of weeks. So I just got an alert. Bitcoin is above $50,000. I don't know why. I'm sorry. I don't get it. Why is it $50,000? I don't know. Okay, well, I need to wrap up. I have a digital update to do here in a minute for our digital platforms like Fox Local. I have the news at noon. And I'm going to try to force some fluids here because I think I feel like I'm dehydrated. I want to thank you so much for joining me here on Mondays with Mike. And again, sorry I'm not feeling that well. Hi to my mom and my brother watching from Florida. Hope you guys are doing okay. And I will see you all next week on Mondays with Mike.